downtown Ashland, Ohio. I'm doing my morning walk down here. I'm kind of at a little memorial park. I'll show you in just a minute. But I wanted to take the time to welcome you in. Sorry about the shaking of the camera. That's usually the way my hands shake. I do apologize about that. Sorry about some of the road noise you're going to hear because we are downtown. Yeah, we're just going to get out and walk the town and do a video from down here today. So I appreciate you coming in. So I'm going to get up and get started. I'll show you what we're looking at right now. We are looking at the Memorial Park. If I can get this thing to spin. I always got to figure this out every time I do it. Can't never remember. This is like a memorial park right here. Nice little place to come and sit down. Of course, the water is not working. It's got a water fountain, but it is not working at the present time. But there's a nice little bench area to sit down. Beautiful flowers down here. I've noticed how big these flowers is. God, this is awesome. But we're going to do a walk through the town here while we're here on the morning walk this morning. So try to bring you a little something different. But here we go. Look at these big, how beautiful these morning glory flower pots are. Is that not beautiful? Those are awesome. And then they have the hanging ones as well. There's a lot of flowers in this town. And the old buildings. Love looking at the old buildings. Got the Ingram building. I don't know what the next one is. I have no idea. It's a 3-story building. Both of them two are. Very nice old buildings. Over here you got a, I don't know, furniture store. I don't even know what's in this town. I've never really come down here and walk too much. I've only been down here a couple of times. I did do Santa Claus for about, I don't know, a month last year before the holidays, and was out here on the streets waving at people and occasionally giving out candy and taking pictures with kids and just being a street Santa. I didn't get paid for it or nothing. I just done it for the kids and for the people that wanted to talk to Santa. See how pretty them are hanging there with the old lamps. If I don't fall, I'm trying to show you. Those are beautiful that way. So we're going to look in some of the shops as we go by and take a browse. Yeah. Here it looks like we have a shirt shop or something. I might need to talk to them about my shirts. No, it's a fitness place or something. Oh, well, I definitely need that, but... Oh, this is cool. What we got here? This place is neat. This must be like a Halloween store or something. Or just a display. That's pretty cool. Swords. Oh, it's a mining skate thing. Oh, you work together. Yeah, that mastermind stuff. That'd be so fun. Hello, Yellow Shirt Dad. Welcome in. Hello, Andy. Welcome in. We're just out in the town walking, doing my morning walk, seeing what all's down here. There's a barber shop. I don't need a haircut, for sure. Hope you guys are doing well. We're just out looking at the town, looking at the flowers, taking a morning walk. If you do see the camera go down, it's because somebody's passing, and I don't put nobody on camera unless they ask to be, because out of respect for people, you know, I wouldn't want someone plastering me unless I wanted them to, but I will lower the camera as they go by. So, just to let you know. So what are you guys into today? You got anything going on today, Yellow Shirt Dad? What about you, Andy? Hopefully your weather's staying dry. It's a beautiful morning here. It's gonna get hot after a while, but right now it's not. I'm hoping that's a hair place, because if not, they got some heads in their windows. But there they are. You're working on yours tonight, huh? I hear you. It's been a little warm during the day. You got to watch that during the day stuff. This heat will take you out of here. That's why I take my time what I'm doing. And that's what I love about this little town, too. There's these little black benches all up and down here. So if you get tired, there's a nice place to sit and relax. There's a neat old building. That one there was built in 1901, right there in front of us. But says, oh yes, I'll be doing that today and tomorrow. But just be careful out in the heat, because it is definitely hot. This one place across the road, I want to show you guys while you're on here. This guy has got some neat cars. We try to get across the road without getting killed. Sometimes it's hard here. They don't like to stop for pedestrians. They'll run over you. Thank you. This one stopped for me. While we're here, we'll peek in here real quick. Look at all these neat cars in this place right here. I hope you guys can see them. There's a Jeep. There's a Pinto. He's got the whole shop plumb full of cars. Hello, on the road, Ozzy Walks. We've been running your channel, buddy, and helping you out, and I've got about 4 or 5 people helping you out at the moment. We got a convertible, and I think that's a Gremlin, that second one. If anybody can see that second one, let me know if that's a Gremlin. Remember the old Gremlin cars? He's got an old Thunderbird back there. He's got I think he's got a 56 Chevrolet. He's got a couple Mercedes back there. He's got some neat cars in here. And I don't know if he sells them or just collects them. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. Everybody has times in their, life that they have to take a step back and, instead of letting your channel just take a collapse while you're out, I just ask people to help run your channel, buddy. That's what we're here for. That's why we're a community, so we can help each other. But yeah, over here we have a bar at the end. Then we have a couple little different shops, an antique shop, stuff like that. But that's what we do. But morning. Welcome in, Lucy. Welcome in, Warner Adventures. How are you? Good to see you. I hear you're finally in Canada, and you're probably glad to be out of the U.S. after the treatment you guys got. Yeah, we're just walking to town this morning. This is our morning walk. Good to see everybody saying hello to each other. I don't know how to fix it to where you can share links. I don't know if you can do that automatically or not. I have no idea. I don't know any of that smart stuff. But anyways, if you can, share your links. That's great. Yeah, I'm all for helping the other one. I always tell everybody, watch everybody else's videos first. Then if you got time, watch one of mine. Yeah, I want to see my videos get watched, but if you can help somebody else first, help them first. Always. That's just the way I feel about it. But we're just out on the morning stroll, walking through this little town where I live. That's the old furniture store right there. It's still in business, but I think they've been around for like close to 100 years or something like that. I don't know. I ain't never done no history on the town. I just live here. Dude's been going around watering the beautiful flowers. I was showing everybody the beautiful flower pots. Ain't that pretty? They got them all over town. Let's see who else came in. Somebody else came in. I missed them. Let's see if I missed somebody. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll move on. It's hard to see in the sun when the sun's blinding you, so you have to stop her so I can get in the shade. But yeah, just enjoying a beautiful day. Looking at the old buildings. Checking out town. Well, my son's got to have to use my car to go take his fiance to work. Their vehicle tore up, and so did my other one at the same day. So we're down to one vehicle to I figure out what's going on with the car. And until then, I'm just doing whatever for videos. they got to get to work. That's more important than YouTube. So I told them take my car for them this morning. Worst come to worst, we'll just have to go buy another one. I hate to do it, but that's the way life is. They only last so long, then they wear out. And I've not done nothing to either one of these really, except maintenance on them in 5 or 6 years. I mean, an alternator went out on the Equinox one time, and that's about the only thing I've ever done to them. Here we have a nice music store. Looks like they got a few keyboards. That's what I want to get. Instead of having music on my channel, sometimes occasionally try to figure out how to hook some music by doing my own little playing with the keyboard. That way I don't get no copyright. You know what I mean? I'm afraid to do anything because everything you turn around is copyright. So I don't want to get in trouble for that. So I'll just do my own thing on it. You know what I mean? Now, I see them things where you can get music for so length of time and then it cuts it off, or you have to pay for it. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do all that. Here's another barber shop. Cleveland Browns, if a person likes the Cleveland Browns. I'm not a Browns fan myself. I don't go harsh on anybody that is. Go ahead. How are you today? But yeah, I try not to dog anybody's team because everybody likes different teams. But it's going to be a beautiful hot day here today. We're going to hit close to 90. Of course, after hearing some of these places are getting 110 and 115, I'll take my 90 any day. Get yourself some what? Yeah, you're definitely getting some sweaticides out here today. It is warm already. And it's going to be loud when this truck pulls out, guys, and I apologize. Ain't nothing I can do about the trucks. They are loud. I don't know which one of these I'm even supposed to push. Tells you how much I go to town. I don't even know which light to push. This is not a real big town. The main stretch is basically everything that's on it. Right here. This one main road. Whoa, dude. A little close for comfort there. I don't know how them semis turn these tight little towns. I'd be over top of somebody's car. Get across the road before we get killed. I think this is one of the biggest buildings in Ashland. No, not there. It's one of the tallest. It's not a stacked up city. They kept everything on one or two levels. Here in this little town. Yeah, my son was like, Dad, I don't want to take you uptown and drop you off and leave you. I feel bad about taking the car. I'm like, son, I'm fine. I walk more than that every day anyways. Let me stop for a moment. It's 3 p.m. in England. Well, we're at almost 10 o'clock. We're right at 10 o'clock now, I guess. So that's what, 8 hours? No, 5 hours difference, right? And it's 8 a.m. Yeah. What is it right now in Canada? Warner? Midnight. It's midnight in Aussie at 8 a.m. Oh, okay. Oh, 8 a.m. ain't too bad. I get up at about 4. And then I can stay up to, believe it or not, about 1 in the morning. Because I'm supporting channels. If I'm not filming, I have to have so many I try to watch each day, and so many of their videos each day to try to help them out. Because it's the only way everybody grows is by working together. You know, YouTube sometimes puts their stuff out. Sometimes they kind of play around with it and don't put it out as good for you. So you don't get no views. So that's how I sit and help other channels by watching so much and leaving comments. That way they at least get back in the algorithm. That algorithm thing, boy, will kill you. I know I spent 2 days working on that car, and except for watching videos for other people, not doing my own thing and filming and stuff, it dropped me down to over 500 views. So I'm like, well, it is what it is. It'll take about 2 or 3 days to get back out of it. But it is what it is. It is 8 a.m. in Canada. What part of Canada are you at? I've always wanted to come to Canada. And me and my son was one time on the Lake Erie, and we drifted over in their water fishing, didn't know it. Next thing we know, these Canadian patrol grabbed a hold of our boat, went through our boat, just about took us to jail for being in Canadian water illegally, and we didn't even know where we was at. And that's been years ago, though. It's been, Lord, I guess, probably 40 years or more. It was a long time ago. Oh, okay, Edmonton. I don't know if I exactly know where that is or not, but I think I've heard of it. This building right here is neat. It's got a person at the top of it. I don't know if it's a ballet dancer or what up there. It's some kind of person up there. They had a knack for building stuff years ago. The way they built these old houses and these old headstones and stuff is amazing. Then 19th century come around, and it's like it screwed everything up. Everything they had looking good went to crap. I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, and you know, we do have advancements in computers and phones and stuff, and I'm thankful for that. I like the idea of that. But the old way of looking at things and living is completely gone. You know what I mean? It's not like it's the same no more. But look at how big these flowers has grown. They're going insane. And I don't know what them green things is in the middle of them. They got them in every one of them just about. But, all right, I'm going to stop 1 second. Well, thank you guys. I try to support everybody I can, and I try to watch so many videos of each one. I've got 3 different internets. So most of the time I'm running 3 channels at one time, and I'm bouncing back and forth hearing what they say. So if I miss something you say, it's not intentionally. It's because usually I'm running 3 or 4 channels at one time. I'll have one on my TV, one on my computer, and one on, well, actually 4 sometimes, one on both phones. And both phones is different. It's different internet and all that. So I'm trying to support 3 and 4 people at one time and listening to what they say. But I do spend many hours doing it. My son's like, well, Dad, I think you would work harder doing that than you did when you was at work. And I said, well, I enjoy this. And when I had to work, I didn't enjoy that. You know what I mean? This here, I'm doing at my own free leisure. At work, I had somebody screaming at me every 2 seconds when you stop to go to the bathroom or anything like that. That makes a difference. But I enjoy doing it, guys. I enjoy having, you know, videoing and doing the cemeteries and just doing lives like this and associating with people that you'd never thought you'd ever get to talk to. Because like I said, you know, years ago when I started my channels 8 months ago, it'll be all soon 8 months on the 18th of this month. I never dreamed that I'd get 100 subs. Nevertheless, I don't even know what I'm at anymore. But I mean, you know, I'd have never dreamed it got over 100. But to have it nowadays, you know, where I'm at, it's amazing. I feel like I'm blessed. And, you know, I just want to get out, make my little videos and share them with people and enjoy watching nerds. I enjoy watching YouTube. We don't even have TV at my house. All I do is watch YouTube videos. So that's how I have plenty of time to support other channels, because we don't have regular TV at home. I got rid of that garbage. There was never nothing on but commercials and, you know, shows about killing. And I have watched so many shows about killing and dying and stuff like that. I was like, I'm tired of watching that, because everything was like 48 hours. Different shows, you know, where it just talked about death all the time. And I'm like, nah, I want to do something different and watch something different. And that's why I went to watching YouTube videos. But when you get another video up, I'll be right there watching it. Warner. I watch all your videos too, but in fact, I enjoy them. You've really come a long ways in the editing of yours. They look amazing. And Drew has too. Drew's is awesome as well, and so is Come Hither with Heather. Hers is really great. You guys have really come a long ways on them. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. And in fact, I had thought about it a time or two, and then I've had people say they like them the way they are. So I'll probably just eventually make maybe a little intro or something if I can figure it out somewhere down the line for when I first start a video, and just leave it at that. I'm not going to change nothing else, not add nothing into it or nothing fancy, because for one thing, I don't have the time. Not the time I come in, the time I start watching people, I'm exhausted. But I enjoy doing it. You know, it's fun. And especially, you know, there's some channels out there that are amazing. You know, you guys do everybody does amazing work. You know, it may not be your preferred choice in the channel, but that don't mean they ain't got a great channel and they're doing amazing work. You know what I mean? I mean, just because I like something don't mean you got to like it, as the old saying goes. But, you know, I try to watch all channels. You know, I watch scrapping channels. I watch, the ones about the abandoned buildings. I watch sewing shows, even though I don't sew. I mean, you know, just to support people. And that's the way you have to do it if you want to, you know, become a member of any kind of community and try to help them out. I mean, and that's what we're all here to do, I think, is to help each other. That's why when I seen two needed help, I jumped up and started helping them, you know, because like Ozzy Walks, you know, he needs help right now. I've been watching him for 3 days and 3 nights. And then Nobody Should Be Forgotten is needing people to watch. He needs watch hours. So I just decided to bounce on her and start helping him and see who else could help out. That's what we do by helping each other. You know? Here we have a chilling little Dairy Queen. You can always stop in and have a milkshake, which you don't need if you're on a morning walk like me and Yellow Shirt Dad. When we're out, we don't need a milkshake, do we, Yellow Shirt Dad? I definitely don't. I'll speak for myself. Yeah, I'm just walking back towards my house from my town. It's not far up the road at all, but it is a nice little walk, and it's something different. I get tired of going the same way. See, like I said, I left the town there, and even in this little park going to my house, there's more benches right here. I mean, this little town has got everything a little set up like that. Look at this house, guys. It's like a 4-story. They never used the up top. They're probably elderly and can't even get up there no more. But that house is humongous. It's got a basement and 3 levels. But yeah, right here's another little park you can go and sit in. Chill down. Right here. This is Bicentennial Park, dedicated July the 28th, 2016. Right there. It says 200 years of Ashland. So this town's been here 200 years. I didn't even know that. See, I learned something today. You're never too old to learn either. Never too old. When you get too old to learn, you might as well check on out of here, right? This gives me a good morning walk. And see right there where that big car just came around that curve? Right there's the road that goes back to my house. So I'm right at the house. I can walk the whole town and be right back to the house. And I thought this was a creek and a waterfall, but I'm not sure what's down in there. I've never really looked. I just know it's a big old hole. Yeah, it is a creek. See? I could be over here playing in the creek and didn't know it. Well, let's just take a look at the creek, guys, while we're here. Oh, yes, I could play down here, no problem. Tony's going to the creek. Look at this, guys. This is cool. I didn't even know it was here. I thought it was, but I didn't never know. Ain't that neat? Yeah, find places you never even seen or knew of just by wandering out one day. I bet that water feels good. I just got to figure out how to get down there. Aha. It's already got a step. There's already been people going down there. That's awesome. I've been needing a few little creek rock too, but I won't get them because they're not mine. That almost looks like a headstone, don't it? Sitting out there in the water. You been by so many creeks and felt like been tempted? Yeah, me too. Me too, buddy. If I come down through here, I'll break all these branches down and I'll clean it up when I walk down through there one day. That way it'll be easier for the next person to come along. I'm always thinking of the next person. And believe it or not, I was not raised that way. My real dad was not in my life as a child growing up. And my mother, well, I'll just say she wasn't the best of mothers. I pretty well raised myself and taught myself how to be in life. I went by what they did and do, and I did it. In other words, whatever they done, I done different. And by doing it different, I turned out to be the person I am today. And I thank basically myself, and I actually thank my friends as parents because they were more of a family and parents to me as kids growing up than my actually parents was. So, yeah. But, you know, we can't change the past. All we can do in life is forgive and move on, is the way I see that one, you know. But that's the way life is. Uh-oh, we're going to get a blast of sirens because something's coming up. Something's going on. But yeah, here goes. And guys, we found a neat little creek. One day I'm going to put on some waders and just walk the creek and see where it goes up through there and see how it looks up through there. I always like doing that kind of stuff too. Or not put on waders, just put on some water shoes I have where I don't slip on the rocks and just walk up through there filming. Because I'd hate to fall and hit a rock and land on your head and drown trying to go out filming one day. That would be horrible. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm glad to see how many people we got in here now. I don't know. Oh, we got 6 wonderful people right here now. Thank you. Thanks very much. We're just looking at the creek that I never even knew that was by me. Many times I've been over there burning up, sweating, thinking, man, it'd be nice to go swimming somewhere. And I don't see nothing that says you can't go in right here and sit down. You know, I'd look in at kind of embarrassing in one of them little 3-foot children's kiddie pools. Wouldn't look too embarrassing out here in the creek, I don't think. You know what I mean? Good morning, Joan. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you today? But yeah, right back there looks like it's pretty deep. I don't go too close to the edge because I'm a little wobbly on my feet at times, and I'm liable to fall in on my head. Right there, it looks like about 2 or 3 feet deep. And that'd be plenty enough to go in there and sit. You know what I mean? And cool down. I think it would be. It'd be great. It'd be awesome to go in there, get out there in the cool and cool down, especially when it's 90 degrees. Of course, I think it was Yellow Shirt Dad's channel that he said it was going to be 110 on that one video that I was watching. And buddy, I hate to tell you, but you can keep that. It's bad enough at 90 and humid. I couldn't imagine 110. My daughter moved to Mississippi and she gets that kind of temperature. I'm supposed to be going down and visit her eventually after her and her husband gets through doing getting over their little problems they have. You know, when you first buy a new house and you're trying to manage your bills and trying to figure it out, things get frustrated, you get aggravated and you start bickering at each other. They're going through that phase right now. And I don't want to be there during that time. Because I don't know about everybody else, but I like to live in a peaceful life. I don't like no drama. I don't cause no problems. And I don't want none. That's the way I try to live my life. But yeah, right here, going right up this way is right back to my house. We're just still looking at the town. Thought somebody dropped their gum. I got 2 cars I'm ready to shoot. I don't know if shooting them would do any good. This house is neat around the windows. See the design on out and around the windows? That's pretty cool. There's a lot of neat old houses in this town. If I had the money, I'd buy one. Well, it ain't so much having the money to buy one. It's debating if I'm staying here or not, for sure. I want to go back to Georgia, but my son wants to stay here for now. So, and he's like, Dad, you ain't going nowhere without me. I don't know why. He just does that, but he is that way. Always wants to make sure I'm all right, which I understand. Just as annoying at times. Stop here a minute, there's a breeze blowing. I want to catch that breeze. These nice houses right here are pretty cool. That one needs a porch. This one they just appraised for $110,000 on that one. And believe it or not, they already sold it. It was like on the market for like 2 days and it was gone. So now my friend's worried about if he's going to have to move or not. That's the way it goes. They are pretty houses. No swimming for you? How come you can't go swimming? You don't get in creeks? Boy, I will. Especially if it's clear and I see like tadpoles or fish. Then I know it's safe. You know what I mean? Now, if there's one that says do not swim, toxic water, I definitely ain't getting in that one. Take no chances on water like that, no. There used to be a river up there in Lorraine that I used to go to. It's called Black River, and it's highly contaminated. We used to swim in that as years ago as kids, but you wouldn't do it now. No. Not unless you want something that you ain't going to get rid of or grow an extra limb. You know what I mean? It's pretty bad. I don't want to do nothing to do with that kind of water. See, right here's where I live. I'm right back to the house. Nice little walk in. And sharing it with my good family on YouTube. I don't consider you guys as subscribers. I consider you my family on YouTube. You know, we all pretty well see each other in each other's chats every day and say hello every day. And, you know, it's kind of like family does. So I consider you like family. You know. Yeah, I got that little gray one that's acting up. That's my son's. And then my Equinox. The transmission I went out on it. This is mine. Mine's fine. Praise the Lord. But the other two are giving me a fit. And I've already decided on the black one, pretty well going to just junk it. So it's a 2008. They want like $2,700 for a transmission. And I ain't paying that. It'd be like $1,000 to put one back in it too on top of that. It'd be like $4,000. It ain't worth it to me. So I'm just going to scrap it out. Have some place come and get it. But the little gray one, he needs it at least another month or two if he can. It'd be better financial wise for him to buy a car. Then again, I may end up having to help him get one. That's what parents do. When their children can't do it, we do it for them. You know how that is, especially people that have children. Yeah. Well, thank you, Horn. I like it here. I've been here since I moved to Ohio. I guess this year will be 6 years, and I've lived in the same place. And this is supposed to be a condo, but it's not no condo. It's a duplex or tripleplex or whatever you want to call it. My landlord calls it a condo, but it's not no condo. But he does furnish the grass care. It's supposed to be paving the parking lot. We have private parking. A lot of people have to park on the road. We have private. I don't know what else. But anyways, I mean, you know, he takes care of all that, and I don't have to worry about it. So it's worth it to me just to live in a place like this, and I don't have to do nothing. unless I want to, you know what I mean? I'm not even allowed to plant flowers outside, actually. He goes crazy when you do something to the grass. He loves his grass here, so I don't bother. I try to plant everything I want to plant in flower pots. Welcome in, Kirsten Jansen, better known as my son. How are you, son? Glad to see you popped in. I have good kids. I will have to say, my kids are wonderful. One's better than the other a little bit at times. The other one can be, well, a little sneaky. You got to watch her. But my son's a great young man. He's kind of like me. He does just like I do. He'd get everybody the shirt off his back to help him out. That's the way he's been raised. So he's kind of like me. If I ever get mad at him for something like that, I have to blame myself because I'm the one that taught it to him. And he knows it. And he'd be the first to tell you that, you know, that's the way I am and that's the way he is. I mean, and you don't lose nothing by helping the other person. You really don't. I mean, you know, life goes a lot better if you're kind and considerate to people. Of course, there's times, too, you got to stand up for yourself now, because some will take advantage of you. They will take advantage of you. By the way, Kirsten is probably Jeremy. So if you want to say hello to Jeremy, that's his name. But he's probably going to kill me for saying that. But anyways. But no, guys, I just wanted to come on here and just go for a morning walk. And since I couldn't get out and record, working on the cars for the last couple of days, I didn't really have nothing to post this morning. So I figured, what the heck, I'll do a live. And asked everybody if they want to, maybe if they get a chance. Don't do it before anybody else's, though. Watch other people's videos first. But if you get an extra time and can watch one, I'd appreciate it. But I always tell everybody, watch everybody else's first. I mean, some of them need more support than I do. So I'd much rather you give it to them than me. That's just the way I am. But I appreciate everybody coming in. I am going to end this thing. I don't want to hold everybody up on this beautiful day. It's a beautiful day here. It's not too hot yet. Give it about 20 minutes and it'll be a scorcher. It seems like when it comes, though, it comes all at once. Like 1 minute you'll be out and it'll be a little cool. The next thing you do, come out, it's like, oh my goodness, I can't breathe. You know, it's going to be a nice day where you're at, Yellow Shirt Dad. How hot's it going to be there today? I'd say Canada's going to be a little bit cooler than us. How warm is it going to be there today, Warner? Crossover Paranormal, thank you for coming in. You came in just about as I'm fixing to get off here, but I appreciate you coming in. We've been just through town walking on my morning walk, and I just been here saying hello to everybody and making a video since I couldn't get out and record because of a vehicle problems. But I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate everybody coming on. Oh, it's going to be 90 there today. That's about what we are today. It was cool when I first got out, a little bit of a breeze. Now it's already stopped the breeze, and you know how that heat pours on once it gets there. How warm is it going to be there today, Warner? Oh, it ended or something. Anybody there? I don't know what happened there. How warm is it going to be there today? Do you know? In Canada? So you're just right across the water from us. I don't know if it ended or what. Somebody sent a message. Let me see if this thing stopped. I don't know if it has. Oh, okay. Still here? All right. But yeah, it's going to be a nice day. Joan, where you live at? You live in the United States, don't you? I always like to know about where everybody lives. I mean, you don't have to tell me exactly. You can say you live in Tijuana. I don't care. Just give us an idea. Oh, you live in England. Oh, well, you're over there where Andy is then, right? Ah, you're in Virginia? Well, when I get to Virginia, and I'll be going there before long, I'll have to holler at you, Yellow Shirt Dad. I will be coming that way filming. I'm going to West Virginia, too. Once I get this car situation straightened out. Oh, you're in North Carolina? North Carolina's pretty. I always like to go up through Smoky Mountains and go up through Gatlinburg and cross over into North Carolina. Yeah, it's always beautiful up in that area. Yellow Shirt Dad was just in Gatlinburg and came back, had a vacation down there. If you ain't had a chance to watch his videos, watch them, because he's got some pretty nice videos of Gatlinburg, especially that one of the bridge, the swing bridge. And I bet that thing was scary. I went up there, and I've been up there on that lift thing, but I never went across that bridge thing. I'm afraid of heights. There's no way I'd go across that bridge. No way. I'd have a heart attack. It's supposed to be the biggest one, ain't it? Or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. I could never do it. Especially if somebody got on there and they started bouncing on it and swinging it. Oh Lord, I'd be so sick. I ain't no way I could get on that thing. No. I'm glad you took pictures from it, because I'll never be on it. I could never do that. There's no way. But if you ain't had a chance to check them videos out of his, go on his channel and watch them videos of that bridge. It is something to see, especially. It's beautiful, but there's no way I could do it. My hat's off to you, buddy, because there's no way I could do it. What happened to your little pond? I do want to ask that real quick before I end this live. Why were they cleaning it out and are they doing away with it, or they were just cleaning out some of the crud from it? Because I seen that in your videos. Sorry about your little friend, the little crab or whatever it was. Crawfish. That's what we called it, I think. So they filled it back up with water. I wonder if they brought it water from a pond, or like a river, or if they brought city water and put in there. I'd make a follow-up video. Find out if you can find out if they put city water back in it, or if they put like pond water or creek water back in it, because I don't know if the fish would do too good in a pond filled back up with city water, would it? It'd have all that chlorine crap in there, and they wouldn't be used to that. Does it have a fountain in it? Or is that the other one? I know you got two different ones I've seen on there. One's got these bunch of fountains, and then the one's got the one where they cleaned it out. That one was pretty cool too. I like the little one where they cleaned it out. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just more or less a little pond down there then. Yeah. Was there any fish in it, or just little crawdads and stuff? I hope they didn't kill a bunch of fish cleaning it out. No. Did you look at it, son? There's no way I could do that bridge. I agree. No. But yeah, if you can find out anything about that, that'd be great. But I'm going to get off here, guys. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming in. And everybody have a safe, wonderful day. And God bless. Peace. I'm out of here.